The shiur is dedicated to Leilu Nishmas Rachaleya Bas Rav Chaim Tzvi. Even though we have already said 3 shiurim on the Mizmor Chav Gimel, Mizmor L'David, Hashem Roi Lo Echsar, Binos Desha Yarbitzeini, Almei Menuchal Sina Aleini, I decided to say another shiur on this topic. I was zocheh to find some beautiful Divrei Torah from Hagoyin Rabbi Yitzchak Perlman of London on this particular Mizmor, and I thought I would perhaps share some of his Divrei Torah, some of his insights, and also add in a few other areas to this incredible Mizmor. Let me just begin by pointing out a very famous comment on the Mishnah Berurah, an unbelievable comment on the Mishnah Berurah. The Mishnah Berurah writes in Archaim, Shulchan Aruch Archaim, he tells us that there is a practice, obviously a practice which is quite common, and one that is clearly a very significant one, to recite this particular tefillah when between the Tilas Yadayim and Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz. The Mechaber writes in Siman Kuf Samech Vav in Archaim under the title of Hilchos B'tzias Hapas. The Mechaber says Yesh Omrim Shein Tzarich Lizor Milahafsik Ben Netil Hamotzi. Some say that one does not have to be concerned about a hefsek between the Tilas Yadayim and Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz. V'yesh Omrim, and others say that one should be careful, one should not be mafsik between the Tilas Yadayim and Hamotzi Lechem Min Haaretz. B'tol Zohar. The Mechaber obviously indicates that one should follow the second opinion, and one should be careful not to be mafsik. And this is based on the Gemara in Brachos and Daf Nun Beis. The Mishnah Berurah points out, the Gemara says, take care from the Tilas Yadayim Seuda, that one should not be Masiach Das, or one should not speak excessively between the Tilas Yadayim and Hamotzi. But simply a person washing his hands and not making the bracha of Hamotzi right away, that itself perhaps would not be achshash, since the Shulchan Aruch is right in front of me and I intend to eat right away. It does not constitute a Hesach Hadas, and that's not considered to be a hefsek. However, the Mechaber quotes a second opinion, Shetzarich Lizoyer. Mishnah Berurah explains, even b'shehiyah, even if a person were to wait a period of time, that would constitute a hefsek. And Kolshke, the Mishnah Berurah says, Shelo l'daber ben otayim after the sichel muetes. One should not speak even a small conversation. And the Mishnah Berurah continues, V'afilu b'divrei Torah, even if one were to speak divrei Torah, it would constitute a hefsek. And one should be careful, with the exception, of course, of items that are considered to be a tzorech hasuda, that which is necessary for the meal. Then that kind of a hefsek would be warranted, could be countenanced, but any other kind of hefsek is not in order. And then the Mechaber indicates his position, Tov Lizoya, one should be careful not to be mafsik. And then the Mechaber makes the following statement. Kasvu Asfarim B'Shem HaZohar HaKadosh, the Sfarim write in the name of the Zohar, Shemitzvah La'adam, She'ispalo B'chol Yom Al Mezono Kodem Ha'achila. One should be mispal to Hashem Yisbarach on his mezonos, on his sustenance, before the achila, before one eats. If a person forgets to daven and he already washed his hands and in effect said on Tilas Yadayim, yesh mitzadedim she'ochalom atfilah zuach hanatila. Some say that you can go ahead and say this tefillah after you washed your hands. The lo chashuv hefsek, that's not considered to be a hefsek. The habiksas kitzorach hasuda, that is subsumed under the general rubric of things that are called a tzorech hasuda, as the Gemara says, havei melach, havei lifton, if you need salt, or you need some other kind of condiment, that doesn't constitute a hefsek. Whatever is a tzorech hasuda, this also constitutes a tzorech hasuda. And then the Mishnah Berurah quotes the following statement. V'yesh shenagu l'chatchila lomar, Mizmor Hashem Roi. Some actually recite this Perek in Tehillim, Perek of Gimel, namely Mizmor L'David Hashem Roi Lo Echsar, Bein Netila Lamotzi, between the Netilas Yadayim and Hamotzi Lachem Min Haaretz, they recite this Mizmor. But Yosef Nachon, the Mishnah Berurah suggests it's better Sheomenu Achar Achilas Birchas Hamotzi. Better to say it after the bracha of Hamotzi. Means first one should wash one's hands, and then one should say Hamotzi, and then one should, after the Hamotzi, one should recite Mizmor L'David, Hashem Roi Lo Echsar. V'chein Kasav Eliyahu Rabbah B'Shem Ashla. And he quotes this in the name of Eliyahu Rabbah, one of the great Gedolei Achronim, in the name of the Shla Kadosh, that the recital of Mizmor L'David, Hashem Roi Lo Echsar, clearly is a tefillah that Hashem Yisbarach should provide a person with mizonos. And this is a very significant tefillah, and one, as we mentioned already in the previous shiurim, is recited